I'm here with Makeda for take 2 of this video. Alright, so let me pull it up. On the first page of the document on your resume checker, the first thing that you're going to see is instructions regarding your header and your contact information. Very importantly, what you want to ensure is that your name is written in bold. Why is that important? If it is that you're applying for a position and your resume really looks good, you want the recruiter to remember your name. So your resume should have your name in bold right at the top. Then you want to have your email address and, well, the email address that you readily access. Ensure that that email address has your full name. So don't use as alias, or don't think about using like a nickname. Use your government name, and it could be like mine, ashleigh-ann.mowatt@gmail.com. It could be your name, your first name and your last name at whatever your email account is, right? Gmail, whichever email service you use. All right, hold on, server is coming. All right, a little water break. And if you're just joining us, I'm at Doctor's Cave Beach in Montego Bay. And why? Because I wanted a change of scenery. So yes, one of the things that you have to that you cannot control with videos done on the road is that you will have external sounds. Luckily, I have my microphone to support it and to support the production, and you can follow along with the captions. All right, so we talk about the heading, which should have your name, your contact information. Let's move on to another important part. Let me pull it up. And that's your professional summary. Now, this should be keyword rich. If you're going to apply for a job and you want to be recognized as the candidate who has a skill, then your resume must have a professional summary, right? And what that summary is, it basically is a synopsis of who you are and why is it that they should be hiring you for the position, right? So include all of those words, buzzwords that they use in your career for the position that you're targeting. If it is that you are a communication professional, probably looking for a social media manager role, you want to show them that you are performance driven, you are creative, you know to create content, you know how to track content, measure content, you understand people, you understand your audience, you understand what it is that they're interested in. Once you are able to get that down into about 3 lines, don't make it long, then you would have built a value-driven professional summary. You don't need to include the role that you're targeting, but if it is that you think it would add value to that summary, then go ahead, you can mention it. The next thing, let me pull it up. Okay, Makeda just spilled sand in a juice. All right, the next thing that you want to do is to mention your skills. No more than 12, keep it no less than 8. And these are your hard or your soft skills related to the job that you're applying for. Don't mention that you know how to develop an Excel spreadsheet. Like that now will help nobody in this day and age. Can you, however, build a form to generate, to test whether or not people are interested in a product or service using Excel? Then you can put that there. That's a skill, right? And that's a skill that would be relevant to like sales roles. Put your hard skills, put your project management skills, put your advanced communication or report writing skills, put your soft skills, put your people management skills. Then you're going to get into your work experience. Now, this part is very, very critical. You don't want to be putting entries that do not relate to the job that you're applying for. So if you're applying for, so most of the times I would be applying for, hold on. So for your work experience, most of the time when I'm applying for roles, say for instance the journalism role, I want to demonstrate the breadth of my experience across the media landscape. So I will show like a position where I held at a radio station, position I held at a television station, probably online media position, freelance media opportunities. I would list them there, relevant experience. And then for every experience, you're going to be listing the work period. So when you started, when you end, if you're currently there, you can list that. But importantly, you want to be listing your achievements, the results that you've gained. Don't list your job duties. Leave your the job description for that. Just don't list your job duties. That don't do nothing for the resume. Don't put how is it that you've gained, what should I say now? Show them that you've gained marketable skills. You have contributed to the development of the company for every single work entry. And don't look down on the role. You may be listing an entry-level work role, but think about it. If it is that role was not created, the company would not have achieved a particular goal. Always think about what did this role help the company do better or improve on, all right, so that's work experience, and you want to ensure that you're listing it in chronological order, in reverse order. The checker that I will put a link to in this video will detail what are some of the areas that you should be covering in your work experience. Then your education and your certification. Once again, important buzzword here, relevant. Which one are your educational qualifications and certifications are relevant to the role that you're applying now? Maybe you went to a customer service training down the road, but you're actually looking for a project management position right now. You don't need to list the customer service. If the role that you're applying for is not customer facing, then you don't need to put that certification or that training there. So relevant education and qualifications. And then you also want to ensure that the resume is not longer than 2 pages. I'm not reading it. I revamp resumes and I don't read past 2 pages. Why? Because if first of all, the ATS does not pick it up. Once it passes 2 pages, it stops reading resume. So if you think that listing every single job you've done from your left high school will let you get the job, you're so wrong. 1 page is perfect. 2 pages, that's good enough. So bear that in mind. And then you also want to ensure that the layout is clean. The font that you're using, you can see it. You can see everything what you're saying clearly. And check your grammar. Like, don't put any... Check your grammar, check the spelling, check it, ensure that you're using the right subject, verb, agreement. Like, it makes sense. All right? So I hope this video was helpful for you. I will take your questions in the comment section, and I'm going to test it out. This is a test video to see whether or not it is going to be valuable for you. If you can hear me clearly, because it's the first time I'm doing outside of my home. So please share your feedback with me. Remember to like and subscribe on this channel. Hey, I've make it before you see my video, but I hope you're paying attention. And if you are on TikTok, on Instagram, ensure you're following me. And I mean, if there's anything else I'll say is don't give up. I remember what it was like working in a position and somebody telling me that, first of all, you don't have the experience to be demanding this amount of money. I've also been in a situation where I have the experience that people have been saying to me, well, our company is growing, and as we grow and we start earning more, you earn more. All lies. So I say this to say, I'm doing this to help you not make the same mistakes that I made in my career. Do I have a length and a large portfolio of resume clients? No, but it's growing, and there are things that I've noted in my career and also with my clients that I believe could be of benefit to you by sharing it. So you can also share with me any topics regarding job hunting that you think you want me to explore, and we'll definitely look into it. So I always end my previous videos like this, so I'm going to do it like this. Until next time, live in peace, live in love, live well, Jamaica.